SlyMedia TV, building bridges.
Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Salibonani. Injani mutwakazi womushe. Nina mfonipa abakokeli bonke bakona bavele endaweni ezijineyo. Umazi ukuthi abanye bavela kana kachana ngale eNatal, kachana ngale eGauteng, kachana ngale Jamestown, we want to thank you. I didn't know that we would have a rally in South Africa and you would have the number of people I have seen here. I'm even told that it was going to even be a bigger crowd had we managed to secure a venue where we are supposed to hold our rally. But I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming to this meeting. I was not meant to come, but I said we will not start the campaigns in Zimbabwe until we have started with our Zimbabweans in the diaspora. So this is our first campaign, but I want to thank the government of South Africa. I want to thank President Cyril Ramaphosa, the ANC ruling party, and the South African citizens. I thank them because they've allowed us hospitality to be on their land. Thank you for the African solidarity. Thank you for remembering Zimbabweans. Thank you for being African. Thank you for what you have done for us. Thank you. Siyalibonga. We thank you. It's not easy, signore. Kuti muwanikwe muri kune imwe nyika mobvumizwa kuita msangano munyika umo. South Africa has given us their hospitality, and we must appreciate that hospitality. I've come here to say thank you, our brothers and sisters in South Africa. You have remembered us. We have been going through a difficult period in Zimbabwe. You gave us your refuge. You gave us your warmth. You gave us your love. Siyalibonga. Thank you, South Africa. Let us clap hands for South Africa. Now I've heard some of you saying, no, varuda kuti dzingirei, vada kuti dzokerei kumba. Aiwaka. It's an African to overstay. When you have visited, there is a period. You must look at your time. We have been given the hospitality here, and thank you for the exemption permits. Thank you for the extension of those permits. Thank you for treating us as your fellow African brothers and sisters. But we must make sure that we correct the settings at home. So I've come here with the message that change is upon us. That change is high. That change has come. I can tell you that this year, 2023, whether they like it or they don't, there is going to be change in Zimbabwe. We've just finished the process of nominations. Tell you what, they had made us to pay over $1,000 for each member of parliament to be able to be nominated. And they thought that we're not going to be able to mobilize the money. But God is faithful. And we want to thank you, my citizens. You contributed all the money, almost $250,000, and we managed to field candidates everywhere. So, President, we have a citizen representative for President. And I accepted to be the representative of the citizens. I'm ready for the task. I'm ready to drive the change. I'm ready to turn around the country. I'm ready to create the jobs. I'm ready to bring Zimbabwe to the nations of nations. You know our track record? When we were in the inclusive government as Minister of ICT, you know what we did. When you gave us the opportunity, we delivered. Others, when given the opportunity, they've looted the economy, they've corrupted the economy, they squandered our resources. We want to correct the situation in Zimbabwe. Sifuna ukuthi singene phakathi, sizongena yini? Sizongena yini? Thank you. So we managed to field in all the 210 constituencies. We managed to field in all the Senate seats, 60 of them. We managed to field in all the women representatives, 60 of them. We managed to field all the required 10 youths. We managed to field in all the cities, 34 cities. And we want to make sure that as we go to the election, out of the 6.6 or so million voters, we have a majority vote. This time we want to tell our colleagues in ZANU-PF, we are not going to accept what you did to us in 2018. We clobbered ZANU-PF in 2018. We defeated ZANU-PF 2018, but they played games. This time I've told them, 2018 I was wearing Mr. Changrai's jacket. Now I'm wearing my own jacket, a citizen jacket. We will not allow any vanity. Asifuni ungulu, asifuni dots. We don't want any funny jokes. They are aware. We are ready to make sure that we deliver change in Zimbabwe. We manage also to field in all the constituencies across the country. But not only that, even the ward elections. Only a few where we had administrative challenges, but we are still challenging some of them. Out of the 1,907. Triple C? Triple C? Triple C? Triple C? Triple C? Triple C? We are even bigger. You know, last year we had by-elections. Out of the 28 constituencies that were contested, we won 19 out of 28. You know, we went for the council elections. Out of the 149, we won in 89 out of the 149. So you must understand that Muswa 23, no pisa. Right now, this is Zorara for the next 60 days. And why are we doing what we are doing? We are doing what we are doing because Zimbabwe is a great nation. Zimbabwe has over 60 resources, 60 mineral resources. Zimbabwe is one of the most important pillars of this region. We don't want to be a burden and a headache to our neighbors. neighboring country. We want Zimbabweans, and thank you, President Ramaphosa, once more. You have extended the stay until December. You have done a good thing, because by December we will be welcoming you in Zimbabwe. The country is going to... So yes, are you aware that we have 5 million Zimbabweans in the diaspora? That tells you that the country is broken. That tells you that the liberation project has been hijacked. That tells you that our democratic credentials are questionable. That tells you that we have a deficit of good governance. That tells you that we need a leader who understands that to be able to move forward, we must preserve the legacy of the liberation struggle. How do we preserve it? We preserve it by the transformational promise that we are going to develop and promise the people of Zimbabwe and deliver. We want to create an economy that functions. We want to create a democracy that functions. As we speak, our colleagues, Job Scala, Wanangari Fume, they are in prison. They've been in here without any bail, without fair trial. Zvinokurakidza nyika ine chirwere chokufundusirana. Ndinoziva vamwe vacho vari munyika. Jonathan Moyo ari kuKenya, Kasukwera ari muno muSouth Africa. Because nyika haina kumira zvakanaka, we want all Zimbabweans to come back home and build our country together. Vamwe vanoti kuva kutaura. In a new Zimbabwe, disagreeing with the leader is not a crime. In a new Zimbabwe, diversity is strength, not a weakness. You don't eliminate a tribe, you don't eliminate a race, you embrace them. Leaders must unite. That is what we want to do. And I know that we have your support. Are you going to support change in Zimbabwe? I'm not hearing you, South Africa. Are you going to support change in Zimbabwe? Are you going to support Mukomana mu Zimbabwe? Are you going to support Ujaha? Now in Vinga, ano tu Murombe. Ganjile Murombe. Onjila ere Murombe. Ungene Kajaya. Thank you very much. So our agenda is very clear. We are going to be launching our manifesto in the coming weeks. We are going to be launching our program of action in the coming weeks. We are also going to share with you the type of government we are going to have. So that we build a strong government. What I can tell you is that we did it in the inclusive government. We will still do it. 23 Gazirai kuya kuzovota. Kuya kuzovota era. Kuya kuzovota era. Makazvinzwere kumba uko dora rapanduka. Riri kudonha musi wega wega ara TGS. Makazvinzwere. But just to imagine that the economy has been destroyed. Mnangagwa has destroyed the economy in 5 years, more than what Mugabe did in 4 decades. Kuparaza kusukuta. Kukokota nyika, gapure nyika, ino hari ya pera, kwa kuiparaza kita chirongo, kwa kita chahinga kuparaza ni hari yake. We want the chance to rebuild our country. And I want to thank my citizens in the diaspora. Citizens in the diaspora here in South Africa, almost 3 million. Across the whole country, 5 million. Do you know you have supported our economy? Thank you for feeding the families back home. Thank you. We have no hospitals, we have no medicines, we have no schools, but you have kept this country going. It's a pity that you were not given the diaspora vote, but once tapinda, but no pinda, chatika na tapinda, tuoza hapa takapinda. Paketa hapa na mundu. Nagaona ke zito zatosora na manje, zarupe vyatsemu kane pakati ngao. Uwonokoko. You know, this is our opportunity. 23 August, Zimbabweans in the diaspora. Do 3 things. Number 1, if you are registered as a voter, please make a plan to come back home and vote. Those who are registered to vote, can I see by show of your fingers? Kumbirai kumabasa. Voter. 1 vote is important. In our country, it's what is called first past the post. Put around 50+1. We want you to come and support us, to come and support change. The time for change has come. Number 2, those who are not registered but are able to communicate back home through this is our strategy we have launched. Takati 1+5. Even if you are not able to come back home, you must make sure that you talk to your parents, 5 of them. Sisters, 5 of them. Our brothers, 5 of them. Go and support change. We are not going to take up arms or guns against this regime. But what we are going to do is to use the ballot, not the bullets, to liberate ourselves and to make sure freedom is tested in Zimbabwe. 1 + 1. So take your WhatsApp, send them 5. Whom you know, listen to you. Educate them, mobilize them, encourage them. Tell them that we want to deliver change. This is the year. This is the year. Let's do it. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Where are those young kids? Look at the future. Yellow, 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 yellow. Look at the young ones. Brilliant kids. All they want is hope. They are not supposed to be in South Africa at this moment. They are supposed to be in Zimbabwe. But what brought them here? Bad leadership. What brought them here? Bad governance. What brought them here? Economic meltdown. Zimbabwe, we have everything else that is needed for success except leadership. We want to correct the leadership deficit for the young ones to enjoy. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. 23 August. 23 August. Pane basa hama zangu. Turuda kufamba na tana tikatrukulonja manifesto turikupinda kwese. We want to make sure that in the election in Msindo, Takataura, our goal is to win big. We want a wide margin. Because a small margin is going to be a problem. We are dealing with guys who are known for playing around with figures. Kwawari tumafika tunaita numbu. Yowanda, saka tunakumeka shote wakaisa numbu mafika. Hawashike pafika redu. Let us win big. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Saka ndatara number 2 munofana kuita mobilize people back home kuti support a change. Mozambique, Mozatete, Mozambique, so that we are able to support change. Especially in Jiva. different. We are going to ask you to support your own polling station. We have 12,000 polling stations in the country. We need 4 at a polling station so that we have 48,000 polling agents. Last time we had problems with polling stations that didn't have polling agents. We want to make sure we cover all. And this was a zeki kuti tizive my results. By man nerutineta kwaziva inenda topa gete kundakupinda pa state house. Kana yakusingadi kupinda ndopinda ndeka. Ama nerusati yatopera ngenda vapo. Chaduko Zimbabwe. Chaduko Zimbabwe. So ngatigadzirei takanangana tichalonja timu yedu tokudzaidi ningira redu so that we are able to do what has to be done. But let there be peace in Zimbabwe, let there be peace in Africa. What we want is a strong Zimbabwe that supports a strong Africa. Africa has to be one, Africa has to have a strong currency, Africa has to have one currency. Africa no one visa, we are one people. Africa no one only possible with a strong leadership. Zambians did it. Malawians did it. Kenyans did it. They did it in DRC. South Africa, they are always doing it. If they did it according to Genotimba, why can't we did it too? Why can't we did it? Why can't we also do it? That's English according to the men. Chaduko Zimbabwe. So ndatenda machipa mukana. That's how we pakaita my challenges. I said I can't fail to be in South Africa because I respect those in the diaspora. We want you to support the effort home. But chaita imwe tisataenda kuma election. Iri properly organized kuti chakwata chikatuka. Yatinoitira mustadium yakakwana. Taronga vanhu vose nguva iripo. I know you didn't have time to be advised. It was a short notice and we did not do it. Some were saying we are shocked that you are here. You were not going to come. We just thought it was a job. But we are here. We thank you. We honor you. Thank you, Zimbabwe. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you, all of the people. God bless you. Let's go and organize. Let's organize. I love you. God bless you.
Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Sly Media TV, building bridges.